Okay, let's go in to do this basic. I'm having problems getting my camera to come on. What I'm going to talk about is the number 216 right now and where this number comes from. In a 6-hour period, times 60 minutes equals 360. In 6 times the numeric basis for numbers, which is 36, okay? That is the numeric basis for numbers. It's 15, then it's 6 numbers, and then it's 15 numbers according to games. I'm going to look for that pin number. According to games, in this game, it's 20. On the world that turns around, it's 36 for 360 degrees. On the clock that turns around in the 10 world, we have to understand there's multiple universes running in here. Reflection of man is 5564. Cycle of the moon is 28. All of these will create tens. I can show you another one of those visions, and now I'm going to end up being all over the place. If I have it in this book, I don't have it on this page, so we're not going to do it on that page. We're going to finish off with this number. 336 days, okay, happens to equal to 336 in time. 336 in time is 180 minutes and 36 minutes for 216. The uh, the greater diameter of the moon is 2160, and that is to the representation of, I like to call it a communication network of man 6, okay? It's 6 and it's 4. I can't explain it, okay? Because the Federation uses this numbers 4, 5, 6. It's the E-World Federation. And in 4, 5, and 6, okay, in 4, 5, and 6, it becomes 4 and 3, 5 and 2, 6 and 1. And this is our gateway. They equal to 7, they equal to 7, they equal to 7. The minus equals to 1, equals to 3, equals to 5. Now this will say ace, okay? Now if I go back a little bit, okay, where it says ace over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to 10. We're not going to use 1, and we can't use 5 because 1 keeps the number as the same. 1 times any number will be the same, and 5 will cut it in half. So that means this numeric value, or 18 times 18 plus 18, will be this numeric value of C, creation, which is a creation, okay, of A and B equals to C, A and C equals to D. D minus C, or 4 minus 3 minus 2, okay, plus 4 plus 3 plus 2. Minus 3 minus 2 equals to plus 1. Minus 4 minus 2 equals to plus 3. Minus 3 minus 4 equals to plus 5. If you have the reverse of these two numbers and these two numbers and these two numbers, sorry, it was minus 1 minus 3 minus 5, right? So when you have the minus 1 and the plus 4, you have a difference of 5. When you have the plus 3 and the minus 3, you have a difference of 6. When you have the plus 2 and the minus 5, you have a difference of 7. 3, 4, 4, 2. In the BC world, the 9 lives of the cat, the separation of the 7th gate shows up right around here, and it is DC that brings that in. Now, if you had 4 plus 3, okay, equals to 7 minus 2, that will equal to 5, and plus 2 will equal to 9. E-I-E-I-O. Time is on the clock, DC to the red sun. If you had plus 4 plus 2 equals 6 minus 3, that will equal to the sky system. I move numbers around. So when we're looking at 6 and 3, which is Celsius, the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit. Now, why are we using this number? I'm not quite sure exactly how it implements, but it tells us sky system. When we have the BC world, 9 lives of the cat to DC, it will create the numeric value inside the sun. Plus and minus gives us the AI world. We encompass these two different worlds. Either we're around 1 block or around 4 blocks. Now, the thing is with these blocks, they come in increments because we can also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can also do this, and this would be another 4 block increment, but it'll be this thick. If we wanted it thicker, we would have to rise up a little higher. And now I would do this, and I would bring it down here. And then you would see if I would do this, right, do this, okay, I would now create our perfect block, right? And this is exactly what it would be. We would have this area space as my delta angle. I like to call it the wolf looking in, okay? In this scenario over here, the total is 9 surrounding 8 by 1. And here the surrounding of this area is 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is 12 and 4. This will be the sky system, the connecting skies. I call it the purple skies because in pool, this over here, okay, these balls will create the purple. 1 plus 2, 9 lives of the cat, equals 3, 4. The DC world, 1 times 2, right? See what this does? And then the plus does this. That's why I call it the star system. 1 and 8, heaven spirit passing through. 1 and 8 is 9. Every time we go around this, we add an extra 8. Around this will be 16. Around that will be 24. Around the next one will be 32. Around the next one will be 40. Around the next one will be 48. Around the next one will be 56. Around the next one will be 64. Now the next one is 72 when a big red sun. 80 communication. 88 connects the skies. 96 in rotation. 104. 104 around 1. 105 is the hand of God. That's what it's noted for. It's 35 electric company, okay, times, okay, times 3 equals 105. So that will make 2 times 35 and 1 times 35 equals 70 equals 35. And interstate 70 and 35, right, they exchange in Kansas. If we come out to this one over here, 48, 16, 48, excuse me, this one over here, okay, is over here. This one over here is not 4, 8, 16. It's 4, it becomes 12, is 12, and then it becomes 20, 28, 36. See this 36? And that 36, that's where the 336 rotation comes in. We get 36, then we get 44 stands for area space. That's where we must be, because that's what the numeric value for 44, space. Then 52 becomes Earth. 60 is the clock. 68 is the split of the 7th gate. 76, this is now the half-life. It's actually 1 on each side of 5, and the reality of that is because of this. This is the 15th letter, A and E. We have 4 surrounding 1. We need to go to both sides. 1, 1, and 1 going through to both sides. Above 3, below 3, the total of the area is 6. 6 by 1, 6 by 1, 6 by 1. That is our telephone. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 over, 3 up, 3 down. Total is 6. So we get the 76, we get the 84, Pluto time. Okay, then we get to 92, and that is our birth. We get to 100 and 108. I'm not sure if you're really understanding any of this. This is not the way I wanted to do this video. Inside this video, we have 28 times 12, 336. The 28 cycles, the 28th cycle of the moon in 12 moons, 336. 168 hours to the week. There are 2 of those cycles for 336. In 112 or 22 to life, okay, 336, 4 by 84, and this is where Pluto comes in, okay, 336. 48 times 7, 336. So these are all the things that'll get you 336. 12, 14, 17, 21, 28, 36. And over here, I have 8, 8, 8, 8, 16, 17, 18. 18 and 4 is 22, 30, 32. 3, 7, 11, 19, 20, 26, 28, 2, 4, 5, 6, 6, 82 and 36 equals to a total of 718. And what is this? I just like to do what it tells me inside the cycle 28. Okay, 26. If we can cut things in half, cut this in half, it'll be 41 or 14. And those letters will say DNA. 62 or 31 will be the AI. Will create AI, but it also creates AC/DC. 86 is the passage of the seventh gate. It also creates 34 and 43. That is hot and cold water, and it represents red and blue. Those are those numbers. This will be 3 and 9 sky, 6 and 6 the splitting of the skies, the splitting of the gates, the splitting of the 6 and 6 world. So I'm assuming it's the splitting of man. You have 28, you have, so this is basically what happens. Then it becomes A, B, C, D in order. And you have 1 and 3, 6 and 8, 3 and 7, 3 and 4, 4 and 3. So D and E, the third and fourth one, repeat. In fact, they all repeat. 12 and 8, 12 and 7, 12 and 7, 2, 1 and 10, 8 and 4. Everything has a 3 to it. Why do we have this? 6 by 2 is 12. 4 by 3 is 12. 3 by 4 is 12. 3 by 7, 21. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 6 by 8, 48. 8 and 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 1 by 3 is 3. So they're all 3s. And then they become 7, 7, 8, 1, 5, 4. The gateway inside the sun. And that's what this, then we add on the 13th moon and it distorts everything. Or the 13th moon brings on A and I. This brings on in letters, it'll say A, B, or Father. Where do I get these numbers from? 8 and 4 is 12. C is over here. 8 plus 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 7 and 3. In A, it becomes 2 and 8 is 10, becomes 1. 1 and 2 is 3. In B, 4 and 2 is 6 and 8. In C, 8 and 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3 and 7. In D, 8 and 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 and 4. So that's where they all come from. So you end up with going AC/DC, DNA, cube, ANI, church. The Queen's Church, the split of the purple sky right here. Because the purple ball goes with 12, 3 and 8 are the letters for C and H. Church is 6 and 1. And what I just showed you about the numerics on our calculator, 6 and 1, that's exactly what the numeric value for the church is. How they did it and how they made it so perfect, I can't tell you. If you take an 8-horse box, there's 336 combinations. 7 is 210 combinations. The magic number for the Mayan is right here. Because every time you see a 0, that circle will create that 6. One area here, one area here, and then the area split inside the center. It's just the way it is. It's just the way that reality is. Can't explain that. I'd have to sit down and try to understand it with you. Okay, so this is what this relationship is. There's more to this. When we add up 1 to 12, okay, it shows us our gateway, G and H in the piano. Will also bring you to 1 in the next section. This will create our cube. This is where your birth brings from one side to the other side. 1 plus 7 is 8. 1 minus 7 is 6. It's splitting of the 7th gate. Here it becomes 10 and 4. That's your communication rabbit and ends up with 5, 2, earth. Here's your church and ends up in the numeric value of the moon. It becomes 12 and 2 becomes 3 and 2 becomes the BC world before the creation. There's probably a lot more to add on to this, and it's probably a little mixed up. So I'm going to go over it another time. Next time, Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.